Yeah, you can even use top producer. Top producer will like.
Well, Sharper Agent use it too, because you've got the HTML coding and everything.
Another one you could use too.
Back in there, like when you're in eBay, where you set the font size, the color,
Postlets is another one that does it. You might want to write that down. Postlets.com. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not, but they make your ads. Let me. I'll show you what that looks like. They do a very nice job of making very, very nice ads. The only problem with Postlets, and Rich has run into it, is they can pick up what's in that ad because a lot of it is text, but it looks extremely nice.
You can change it around too. We can really.
Yeah, you can edit it. You just gotta.
Edit the heck out of it.
You just gotta learn how to read the code a little bit. It's a little tedious, but you just gotta learn how to read the code. Okay, this is a Postlet ad. Okay, and you can pretty much edit anything, and it's right here in the property description is where you add all of your other HTML. So you could add, you can go back on here and click here to search for more homes, for virtual tour, all that. You can add all of that into that ad. So you don't have to make your own ad from scratch.
If you have something that gives you a web hosting tool, you just use that instead. Because obviously that's the fastest thing to do.
Yeah.
Cut and paste, click web host tool, done.
Any more questions? I'm going to show you some of the analytics, I think. Okay. I'll show you everything that basically comes in from Google, or from Craigslist and from Backpage. Okay, you'll
Backpage.
Googly. Backpage is a very small Craigslist. Okay.
Backpage.com?
Backpage.com. Yeah, let me, I'll show you what it looks like. I think it's probably owned by Craigslist by how familiar it is. I mean, it's almost identical. I mean, okay, when you first log on to Craigslist, it looks like this when you hit the first page.
Yeah.
Pick your city.
It's almost like a little classified.
Yeah, it's just another little classified section, but you can pay on Backpage too to have your ad automatically renewed 3, 4, 5 times a day. They do publishing for the Orange County Register, so it's like an Orange County-based company. They do quite a few different things. It's the exact same structure. I mean, exact same structure as Craigslist. Let's see. Real estate for sale. Okay. You click on that. It loads. Let's see the template. Okay, same thing. Okay, homes for sale. Okay, same thing. You have all these different subcategories. And with Backpage, because they don't get as many hits as Craigslist, what I try and do is dominate Long Beach one day, then I'll alternate to Los Angeles the next day. And with Backpage, you don't need to have really multiple accounts, except I have one per week, and they don't have to be phone verified. They're just email verified. So I use one per week, and I just alternate on the days. Go to Los Angeles. Backpage is running slow. Okay, exact same thing as Craigslist.
Wow.
So I think it's probably going to be the new Craigslist, because eventually Craigslist is going to get so big with spammers, nobody's going to want to go to it anymore. So they have to branch off into another division, and this is probably what it's going to be. It's either this one or a new one that's coming out, and I haven't run any tests or done any ads on this one, but it's called OLX.com, and I believe that the company is based in Europe, but it is a very big classified company, and it's free. Another one you can use, but it's very, very easy to get picked up on for spamming and reposting similar ads, and you won't be able to use HTML, but it's eBay classifieds, or Kijiji. I'm sure some of us have heard it. It's not Kijiji anymore. It's now eBay Classifieds. Kijiji name didn't work out too well, so they put the eBay. It was already owned by eBay, Kijiji, but the name Kijiji didn't sound too well, so they throw eBay in it, and people can recognize what that is. So that's what they did with that. Some of the things, like I said, you can do on here is you can sponsor your ad, automatically repost your ad. You can click that to, okay, I want to repost it 20 times a day. It's going to cost me $3 to repost that ad all those times in one day. okay? I don't do it, okay? I post enough where I don't need to do it, so that if you don't want to have to keep posting, you could do it on this one. And then there's some other stuff too down here. Print your ad and the LA Weekly, OC Weekly. So that's all I have, extra stuff. Now I want to show you the Google Analytics to show you what type of numbers you really can hit. And it really, once you start doing this, you'll start to see a lot of traffic on your website, okay? When I first started doing all this 2 years ago, we had a very generic website, okay? The website probably everyone has. It was not to the point, it wasn't set up for regeneration. It was just a website with 5 or 6 pages on it that gave some very, very basic information, okay? And I was generating 150 to 200 visitors a day on my website, but the average user time was less than 30 seconds. And yeah, so very, very horrible.
Not sticky at all.
Yeah, exactly. So once you start running your ads, you're going to want to put Google Analytics on your website to track everything. Okay, this is another website that I have, so let me log out of this account. Okay, and this is V Group Homes. Now you can see my average time on site is 526, and my bounce rate has jumped up significantly. And I have a Google Analytics class where I'm going to go over all this stuff if you want to come back for it, and I'll show you in detail how all this works. But I'm just going to give you a brief overview of what you can expect with these types of numbers, okay? Well, I haven't been generating anything lately. So, well, I haven't been posting a lot lately anyways because we've been doing a lot of classes and stuff. But, yeah, let me make it look better. Let's go back a few months. January. Oh, I'm still on a different account, that's why. This one. Okay. So the real estate website, B Group Homes, is generating an average time of 4:34. Not very bad. My analogy that I use, it's just like an ad call, okay? You don't want to be on the phone for 20 minutes trying to set an appointment. Less than 3 minutes or you're burning all your time. Same thing here. Okay? They don't need to be searching on your website for homes and information for 20 minutes. You've already lost what the intention was of them getting there. So you still want to keep it relatively low, but you still need to have it around, I'd say 7 minutes is probably the maximum time you really want on your website. Okay, that's reading a lot. If you timed yourself, that's probably 7, 8, 9, 10 pages or more at 7 minutes. I mean, most of us can read pretty fast and get things done fast. Your bounce rate, when you log into this, you want your bounce rate really low. For a real estate website, the bounce rate is 40%, or actually 36% now. Your bounce rate is when somebody goes onto your website, they don't like it, they click back. Okay, they bounce right back, so you want it real low. Okay, that's just a breakdown of that when you first log in. Okay, I haven't been posting a whole lot, so my average probably visitors per day is maybe about 40. Okay, and this is posting about 3 or 4 hours a day. Okay, and that's getting about 60 ads up, 70 ads up, depending on how fast I can get it up. And these are the numbers I'm producing. And just even with this low number of 40, 30, 50 hits a day, I'm still getting about 8 or 9, 10 leads a day. So it's still working out very well. And a lot of it has to do not with how good my ad is, but how good the content is back on my website. Okay, that's what's going to make them want you to. That's going to make them give their information to you. Okay. Yeah, if you have, you know, ABC real estate on there, it's probably not going to work. You're going to need to really work on your content. If you guys need help with that, we do have basic website training that I have going on too, to go over all of that. And another great way to reference yourself is you can check out B Group Homes and just kind of look at it. And that's probably how you want to base your website. I'm not saying I have the best design, but it works. Okay, that's all we need. We just need it to work. Okay, but I'm going to show you the traffic sources. Okay, I want the full report. Okay.